Hello y'all, back at it again with another video, this time in celebration of the release of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. We are going to be talking about the land tortoise itself, Torterra. Yes, I know I'm like 2 months too late, but listen.
Ripped by War of Time!
Before we go into Radical Red Torterra, we need to talk about Vanilla Torterra, because it actually has some decent stuff about it that will play a factor into its buffed up version. I feel like Torterra's problem is that it's just overlooked. I mean, in the same generation it came out, so did Infernape, and everyone freaking loves Infernape. But Torterra actually isn't all that bad. Sure, it's not an OU Pokemon, but it's decent if you actually take a closer look at it. First off, its stats are pretty good. In terms of base stat, 95 in HP, 109 in attack, 105 in defense, and 85 in special defense. It is bulky and it can hit pretty hard. And yes, that 56 base speed is pretty dang mediocre, but people usually overcome that problem using rock polish. And if you don't care about speed, a lot of people just use the move Curse to buff up their Torterra. It also has access to crazy powerful moves like Wood Hammer and Earthquake. And a synergy of grass and ground can actually hit a lot of things. Add a rock move like Stone Edge and you're pretty much covered. Finally, if you want to work with a more stall-based Torterra or just defensive in general, Stealth Rock and Synthesis are the way to go. In this section, we're going to split Torterra into two parts. One is going to be the tanky version Torterra demonstrated by Titan Tortoise, and the other is going to be the offensive side of Torterra demonstrated by TMGT, or Teenage Mutant Giant Turtle. Radical Red decided to grace Torterra with a new ability, a new custom ability called Self-Sufficient. Self-Sufficient is pretty much the ability version of Leftovers. At the end of every turn, you recover a partial amount of your HP. Tack on Leftovers as a held item and you regain even more HP at the end of every turn. And anyone can tell you, Leftovers is one of the best held items in the game. It adds so much bulk to a Pokemon. And the fact that it's now an ability that a Pokemon can have, honestly, I don't know why anyone hasn't thought of this before. Next up is Sir Isaac Newton's favorite move, Grab Apple.
Oh, great heavens!
It has 80 base power increased to 120 with stab, and it has a 100% chance of lowering the target's defensive stat. This move is really strategic and I love it. You keep using it and the opponent keeps losing defense until it's able to be KO'd easily by an Earthquake or what other move you have in Torterra. This doesn't have to be a tanky Torterra that can use it. An offensive Torterra can use this just as well. Also, there is a 1 in a million chance that she will use this move while gravity is on. If it does, then you gain another 1.5 bonus to the move, so it's actually 180 power. Will that ever happen? Probably not, but there you go. Moving on to the offensive Torterra, we see its new ability, Rock Head. This ability is incredible for Torterra. It prevents damage from all recoil moves. So that move Wood Hammer that's insanely powerful, now it won't greatly hurt Torterra when it uses it. And Torterra also gets a new move at level 65, and that is the move Head Smash. It is a rock type move at 150 base power. It doesn't get any stab bonus, but this move is insanely strong, especially without its downside. Finally, we get to Torterra's last new egg move, Shell Smash. You lower your defense and special defense by 1 stage, which honestly Torterra isn't going to miss at all. And you're going to sharply increase your attack, special attack, and your speed. This is an improved version of Rock Polish. And if you're really worried about losing that defense and that special defense, you can always have a White Herb as a held item. But honestly, Torterra doesn't need it. I mean, basically, it has a Swords Dance and a Rock Polish all wrapped up in one. It's probably taking things down before it goes down. And you don't need to have Torterra in the same setup as my Land Tortoise or my TMGT. You can have Torterra however you like it. Mix and match them. These things work great together. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We get a new move tutor move for Torterra. It is the move High Horsepower. As 95 base attack and 95 power, and like, yeah, it increases with stab power, but honestly, why would you ever use this move over Earthquake? I mean, sure, double battles. You don't want to hit your ally. There's only like 4 double battles in the whole entire game that are required. And also, yeah, you don't hit your ally, but you're also missing out on hitting 2 of the opponent's Pokemon. So, appreciate the option, but no thank you. Finally get to the best parts, what you've been waiting for, the rating. What do I rate Torterra? A 4 out of 5. Which I usually don't give to Pokemon. I feel like are just simply just better versions of themselves, but I feel like they were really smart about this. They gave Rockhead to a Pokemon you normally wouldn't think would be good with Rockhead. They gave it Shell Smash, and also they gave it a new custom ability, Self-Sufficient, which is such a cool ability. Yes, it is now the end of the video, and I want to take a moment to thank everyone. We hit 200 subscribers over New Year's, and it was one of the coolest things to see, and we're still growing more and more every day. And you guys already know the drill. Comment below what Pokemon you guys would like to see next and what things you like to see in these series. Until next time, I will catch you guys later.